Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this Saturday, December 27th. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday and you received all the gifts from Santa that you wanted. I am here today with today's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Is Julia really receiving threats or is she taking a page from Jasmine's playbook? And why in the world is Matt encouraging more plastic surgery for Amani? First off, let me say hi to everyone that is in my live chat. Hello to Jelly the Best. Hi, Deirdre. Hi, Denise. Hi, D Man. Hi to my trusty moderator, I Be Trash Talking. My screen is frozen for a second, you guys. It's not letting me scroll up. Here we go. Hi, Red's Tavern. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. I know it's a little earlier in the day than I usually go live, but I have a family friend wedding to go to tonight. So that's why I'm here early. If you're watching me live, hi, I greatly appreciate it. If you're watching me on the replay, hi, I greatly appreciate you watching the replay. So let's hop right on into this. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but Forrest and Sheena's airport meeting is in my top five of all airport meetings on 90 Day. I mean, soon as she saw him, she just started sobbing and the crying would not stop. And honestly, it made me cry. I don't know if it's because I'm menopausal Mary, but the tears started flowing during this airport scene. And so far, I love Sheena and Forrest together. I know Sheena has lied to him about financial things, but hopefully they could work all that stuff out. But we both know, we all know, I should say, that Mama Molly is going to be a huge problem. So let's see what happens. It's still early in the season, but so far, top five of all airport meetings, all seasons of 90 Day. Okay. So, as you guys know, Sheena is a vet and she was working the day after Christmas. So, Dr. Sheena on duty. And Venus, thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay, moving on to Laura and Burkhan. Beer beer can, potato. I don't know. How the fuck do we say this guy's name? I'm gonna call him Burkhan. So Burkhan back in 2019, hanging out with Santa, smoking hookah, and Laura kind of admitting that her dating choices may be off the wall. So it kind of figures that these three are besties. So we have Emma, Rick, and Aviva. Okay. So apparently they are this season's besties for 90 Day. Now, I did a reel about how Rick gives me the heebie jeebies. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's here on YouTube. I uploaded it to Instagram and to my Facebook page that I've been using. So, Rick gives me the heebie jeebies big time. And it kind of figures that these three are besties. Just saying. And here's Trisha on the beach in Madagascar. I think Trisha is too good for him and too young for him. Okay, let's just call it for what it is. Let's just call a spade a spade. So, anyway, now Jovon and Anna. We haven't seen them yet on our screens, but Anna is quite active on social media. She's been posting to her stories. She's been, posting to Instagram and stuff. She is a big pet lover. She loves her animals. She has cats. She has dogs. Um, I guess one of the most asked questions for her is how did her and Jovan get married online? And she actually uploaded the video to her YouTube channel. And I'm going to share just a few minutes of it because it's actually a really long video. But yeah, they managed to get married online. So let me just make this bigger. And here we go.
Welcome everyone to Provo, Utah, where we are hosting this ceremony via Zoom. My name is Brendan Rampton. I'm a deputy clerk here in Utah County, and as such, I'm authorized to officiate in marriage ceremonies. We are gathered here today to celebrate the union of Jovon Rashawn Fox and Annalyn Aquino Pestana in marriage. Now, during this very unique time in our world's history, we also have the unique opportunity to host this ceremony via remote appearance. While this might not be the most traditional wedding you've ever attended, we invite you to let the unique nature of the ceremony be a reminder to you two, Jovon and Annalyn, of the unique love that you two share, and that just as Zoom's been a powerful tool in bringing us together across many locations today, your love will be the most powerful tool that you have to come together as husband and wife as you begin this married adventure. Now, Jovon, this is a little bit less of an important question than one I'll ask you in just a minute, but it's still pretty important. And that is, do you know what today's date is?
February the 15th.
Yep, it is February 15th, and that's the last time you get to say, before you answer the question, when is your anniversary?
Our anniversary?
Yes, March the 5th.
5th.
Yeah, so, but the wedding date, I should say, as
February 15th.
yeah, as February 15th.
All right, so you guys get the gist. So they basically found an officiant that does weddings online, and they got married online. It was really interesting. I'm like, okay, I didn't know. I didn't even know you can do that, but apparently you can. And the whole video is uploaded to her YouTube channel. It's like 20 minutes long, but they got married and it's official and legal. And now we're going to see his journey to finally meet his wife in person. So apparently, his ex wife was on TikTok, you guys. Okay. And apparently, allegedly, they wanted her to appear on this season. So Anna was actually in the comments saying, yes, please do. So let me share this with you guys. This is apparently Jovan's ex wife, who she calls Josh.
My ex-husband is going on 90-day fiance with his fiance from the Philippines, and they want me to be on the show. What do y'all think? It's gotta be drama, right? But I mean, it would be fun too. So comment, let me know what you think.
So then in her caption, it said that she tried it and they try to make her look like the crazy ex. So I'm wondering if they brought her on to the tell all or something, but I guess we shall see. It's still very early on in the season. So moving on. Madeline is a spoiled fucking brat. Yes, she is. And thank goodness she is not pregnant because the last thing she needs to do is to bring an innocent child in the world. And I want to know, and my Love After Lockup viewers will get this reference, why Madeline is acting all Moneybag Mandy. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Trabaja para que andes contando billetes y no chismes. Chismosa, sin plata y sin oficio. Qué horror.
Okay, why is she all Moneybag Mandy showing off money to the camera? And I don't know. She's an annoying brat. I will be happy if she's never on our screens again. But unfortunately, she's been posting to her stories that she's filming something. So that makes me think that she is coming back. So, anyway. Moving on. Yep. Moneybag Madeline. Moneybag Madeline. Okay, so Chloe has spent some time in Aruba before Christmas, and then she went home for Christmas. And can I just say how much I miss Aruba, and I wish I was there now, considering that there's like nine inches of snow outside. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, now Johnny, all I have to say is don't you start posting cryptic shit, okay? So he posted this meme that said people really out here thinking they ain't got to pay for what they did to me. And then he put some like eyes emoji. And I'm like, okay, Johnny, don't you join fucking Julia and Jasmine and the rest of them with, posting cryptic shit to your stories. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And he posted a tribute to his mom. May his mom rest in peace. And he was an adorable little boy, if I may say so myself. And then we have Jenny enjoying the sunshine and Submit in front of a Christmas tree. And Submit actually did a really sweet post for Christmas. My love, my life, reason of my life. I wish and pray you live forever. Best thing happened to me. I love you. I love you forever. Merry Christmas. So I'm really hoping that Jenny is okay health wise. And her and Submit are just living their lives. Now, I would be happy when this season of The Other Way is over and done with, because then not only won't we have to see Madeline on our screens, these two we won't have to see on our screens anymore. Can you say fake AF? I am so sick of them. And, she posts things to this joint account like, oh, behind the scenes, like this picture caught in between takes, laughing and having the best time during our photo shoot. These are the moments you don't always see. And then she, posted the clip where she is telling Dylan that she wants to go back to the States to dance 6 months to pay off her debt, which she blames on him, but she's willing to go back to the States and dance on the pole for 6 months. Well, she posted the clip to that. And she said, phew, this conversation finally aired. Real life isn't always pretty, and big changes come with big emotions on both sides. Sometimes you're just trying to do what you think is right, even when it's uncomfortable. Curious to hear your thoughts. My thoughts, fake AF, and I cannot wait until this season is over with and they can get the fuck off my TV. Yes, Tina Nader, I totally agree with you. This show isn't even fun to watch anymore because everyone is trying to get famous for being nothing. I agree. Menon with some AI pictures for Christmas. Her little man got his, mini Jeep. And I just want to follow up on my review of her soaps. I bought one of her cell exfoliating soap bars, and I unboxed it in my last video, and I told you guys it smelled really good. I showed you the packaging. The packaging's really cute. Now, it is one of the best soaps I've ever used. Okay. It is like scrubbing all of the dead skin off my body that I didn't know I had. My skin feels so smooth. Okay. And I'm going to say it again. It smells really, really fucking nice. So that's my honest review of Menon's soap bars that she's selling on social media. Okay. So now moving on to Brandon and Julia. So, first off, I want to proceed this by saying I know a lot of content creators, cast members, etc., are moving over to Facebook because of Facebook's monetization program. Okay. And hey, I am all for making a buck. But when you start creating your own soap opera and misleading fans to think that there is like serious shit going on in your life when there isn't, just for the likes and the engagement and the attention, That's when I draw the line. Okay. There is nothing wrong with making money off of social media. I make money off of YouTube. I'm trying to build up my Facebook. Okay. So I can monetize on Facebook. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay. So there is nothing wrong with that. But then when you start creating a narrative, which in my opinion, I believe Julia is, she's taking a page from Jasmine's playbook, then we have an issue. Okay, so first they're like posting these cute videos, right? And like, Brandon posted this to his story, drama with my mom here. And then when you click on the link, it's like a cute little TikTok of Betty knocking Julia over to get to Brandon and give him a hug. And then there's, these cute little TikTok videos with the whole family. And I'm happy to see this. Julia's actually smiling. Everybody's doing these cute TikToks. And I'm like, yay, okay, this is cute content. Hey, they want to make a side hustle doing this. I'm all for it. Okay. Thank you, Olinda, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So now Julia posted today to her stories. Now, you guys know that she's been working on this subscription box for dogs. And, this is a major moneymaker for her, it seems. And she first posted, honestly, I'm so upset. I've been trying to build my business with all my love for dogs for many years. I had an order. We put the order together online with this person. Yesterday, the person received the package and immediately called the bank and took the money back, saying they paid by mistake. Now, I've sent all the proof of purchase and delivery. This is not how things should be done. What awful people. Now I have to spend time contacting the bank. Thankfully, the process has started. People shouldn't do things like this. Now this person will have problems with the bank for doing this. Then she says, but I'm so glad the situation happened for the first and hopefully the last time. Thank you to everyone who sends photos and shares pictures of your happy dogs and cats. Such amazing people encourage me to continue doing what I love, and this person will be receiving some unpleasant news from the bank. So I'm like, okay, that's fucked up. If this person actually purchased a subscription box and then turn around and contact the bank and said, oh no, I never purchased this, and got their money back from the bank and they have the product, that's fucked up. Especially this is a small business. I'm not saying it's right to do it to a big business, but you know what I mean. Julie is a small business trying to get her shit off the ground. Shouldn't do this. It's fucked up. Then she posted to Instagram. This is where I first saw this post, was on Instagram. Okay. So she said, I never thought I'll be writing a post with tears in my eyes about how women are bullying another woman. For now, I chose peace and privacy from online and no filming too at this moment. I will just focus on my dog business, health, and family, who will go home tomorrow. We have a lot to deal with at this moment. Comments saying that I owe everyone something. I'm receiving a lot of bad messages, calls from strangers to my hospital trying to find out about my health history. I think it's time for me to take a break from the internet. Usually, I'm so positive and receive so many wonderful messages and comments from people who truly believe in me and are kind and enjoy fun videos for you. But this is the first time it's really breaking me down. So when I first saw this on Instagram, I said, shit, are people really calling the hospital to find out if she gave birth? Like, these Facebook clickbait pages with their badly photoshopped pictures of Brandon holding triplets. Julia had a boy. Julia had a girl. I mean, so I was like, something? If this is really happening, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. So then I started putting my video together. And then I said, something? Let me just double check something. Because you guys know that when you post something on Facebook, you could have it automatically post on your Instagram as well. So I'm thinking, did Julia originally post this on Facebook? Yes, she did. The Facebook page that Brandon is heavily promoting. Yes, and it has tons of engagement on Facebook. You could imagine the number of comments and likes, etc., that this post is getting on Facebook. And Facebook pays the money, money, money for all the engagement. I'm like, shit, Julia. Are you really taking a page from Jasmine's playbook? Like, seriously, are you fucking kidding me? But then, not more than an hour later, she posts to her Instagram story, all my platforms if you need them. I thought you were taking a social media break. You were writing this post, through tears that all these women are so horrible. Listen, I'm not saying that Julia has to post pictures of her baby. It is up to her. Whenever she wants to post pictures of the baby, make the formal announcement, it's up to her. But of course, there is a level of expectation from the fans because the pregnancy was announced on the tell all to everybody, to the world, to both sets of parents. And, she was 6 months pregnant at the tell all. If she didn't give birth by now, then that's the longest pregnancy known to man. But Julia also has an expectation of keeping her baby private if she wants to. That's fine. Okay, but don't post shit to get sympathy and attention. That's where it gets under my skin. Okay, so an hour later, here's all her platforms if you need them. And taking a page from Jasmine's playbook, she has a wish list where people could just buy her random things because she's Julia. And people have bought random things because she's Julia. Okay. And she also has her baby registry still up. And it says there that the due date was December 1st. And she actually has pink items on this registry still. So it just pisses me off. It really does. Like, you do not need to put shit out there just to get attention and sympathy when all you're trying to do is get engagement and make that money. Like, there is a line, okay? And this is coming from Messy Mary, okay? Gino spent the holidays with his sister and his brother and his siblings, and he looks really, really happy. Okay. And if you guys haven't checked out my interview with his sister Lisa, who was in these photos, please do. I'll put the link in my comments. Now, if you're wondering what the originator of the telenovela on Facebook is up to, well, apparently she's still a single mom. Maddie just turned 9 months. Maddie is 9 months old. Okay. And of course, she's still pimping her daughter out for the likes and the views now on Facebook. And it's just the same shit with her, you guys. Basically, Matt supposedly bought this little kitchen table and had it delivered. And she was like, oh, I didn't buy this. And then she realized that Matt bought it. And then she's like, the bathroom is so much easier to clean when she's the only one using it. But I clearly see on the shelf a blue bottle of Harry's body wash. And as far as I know, that is like a man's body wash because my son uses Harry's shaving products. So good try, Jasmine. Good try. So Darcy and Stacy and all their kids got together for Christmas, and it was really, really nice to see. Okay. Stacy with her boys, Darcy with her girls, Georgie was there, and they made a really cute TikTok. Let me show it to you guys. Okay, this kind of content I can get behind, but what the fuck is Darcy and Stacy doing in this video? So there you go. I can get behind content like this. Everybody's together on Christmas making silly TikToks. But where the hell is Florian? While Georgie is sitting in between Santa and Mrs. Claus, Florian obviously is not in Miami. Okay, he is wrapped up in winter wear, which makes me think that he is in Connecticut. So, moving on. And we have Jesse with his family showing off his adorable little boy. So, Jesse has, moved on and started his own family. And Kara showing off the views for the streams. I'm sorry, she's showing off her number of streams for her new song and her Christmas tree with all the presents underneath. Now we have Yara and Jovi showing some throwback pictures of Christmas. Yara playing games with Mila. Check this out. This is too cute. Hold on, you guys. One thing about Yara and Jovi, they are really hands-on parents with Mila.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So there you go. Game night at Jovi and Yara's house, hosted by Mila. So moving on. Mama Gwen showing off pictures of her adorable granddaughter and of herself. And we have Andre and Elizabeth and their children posting a Christmas picture. And then Becky, Elizabeth's sister, said, I'm watching Andrea Bocelli sing my dad's favorite Christmas song was Oh Holy Night. Him and I also shared a love of Andrea Bocelli. I think she means Andre. He gave me a birthday gift the year I turned 30 to see him in concert in Tuscany. It was Andrea Bocelli I danced to with Thomas on my wedding day. Knowing my dad has gone from life to death and now with our Savior is unique to think about. God really does love us more than comprehension. Merry Christmas. And then on the right is a picture of Jen with Megan, Charlie's wife, and their mom. So Merry Christmas to them all. And it's really sad that Chuck is no longer with us and he is in our thoughts. Sarper wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, and Shekinah giving herself the Christmas that she wants through AI. In case you guys missed my video about Sarper's comedy show, I went last Saturday, actually, a week ago today, and I give him a 4 out of 10, to be very honest. Check out my video. I included some clips in there, some pictures, but I've seen cruise ship comedians that were way funnier. Okay, moving on. Chantel and Ashley got engaged. Winter, Chantel's sister, announced her pregnancy. Congratulations to Winter and her husband. And coincidentally, Pedro hard launched his new girlfriend, who happens to be named Karen. Isn't that fucking hysterical, you guys? You can't make this shit up. On IG, he is in Colombia visiting his bonita. And I just find the timing of all this so coincidental. Okay. And as you guys all may or may not know, the family Chantel will be making a return to our TV screens in the summer. Yeah, fuck my life. Okay, what is going on with Tiffany? She's another one, the cryptic story crew. She posted something to her story which made me think that she might have broken up with her long distance boyfriend, but there's no confirmation on that. Confirmation that I can give you guys is that Rocky featured her on his family Christmas card, which I find kind of weird, but okay. And Tiffany is asking for advice from the fans about weight loss shots because her weight has kind of stalled, she said. Um, she said, in 2021, I lost 60 pounds and then I stalled for 3 years. 2024, I pushed myself and lost 39 pounds. Since then, I maintained my weight. It fluctuates 5 pounds or so and then get back to my regular weight. I'll gain 2 and then go back to my regular weight. I just feel stuck now and I want to lose 30 more, but my gym and my diet are not doing it anymore. So she says her doctor basically told her a year ago to get on it and she wants our feedback. I have no clue. Never tried the weight loss shot. I have my own digestive stomach issues. I don't need any more with the side effects. So anyway, if Tiffany decides to try it, I wish her the best. So now, John Walters had a Christmas message for all those that didn't send a Christmas card, didn't have a gift for a friend. So he provided that gift. Now, John, he may have I guess you can call it a cheeky sense of humor, and he could be really rough at times. Yeah, I know. He could be a real dick at times. I've known because I can't say I know him, but I've known John for years. He was one of my first interviews 4 years ago, and I will always be grateful to him for sitting down with me and my partner at the time. And when nobody knew who the hell we were and gave us our first interview, I will always be grateful to him. But I know he can be a dick. But seeing that he posted this on Christmas Day kind of broke my heart. He says, although you never read this, just wanted to say I loved you since before you were born. There hasn't been a day I haven't thought about you. Merry Christmas, little lady. I will always love you. And he is obviously referring to Lucy. Now, this coming Monday, coming up, is going to be Rachel's episode of 90 Day Diaries. And she posted, watching The Good Son with my babe and a dear friend. If you guys haven't seen this movie, you're missing out. So it looks like she has a new babe in her life. She has a new boo. So let's see what her 90 Day Diary segment's going to be about. Moving on, I love having John and Greg together for Pillow Talk. They are funny as fuck, and between the Boston accent and the New York Long Island accent, they crack me the fuck up. And then when Mama Lucille comes in, gold. Okay, keep them together. I like that coupling, as you can say, for Pillow Talk. So John, I seriously, even though I like you a lot, what the fuck is this? Okay, he posted some cooking, and here another Love After Lockup reference kind of reminds me of what Mandy puts out. Like, what in the fuck is this, John?
And this what it's about right here. Ooh, lasagna. Eat your heart out.
I don't know, John. First of all, I'm not quite sure what it is. Second of all, it looks a little overdone to me, and it's giving me flashbacks of Mandy's food from Love After Lockup. Just saying. It does look like a lasagna, but it looks like it's overdone. And there's just way too much cheese on it for me. But I don't know. I have my own opinion. You guys could say, think that it's yummy, and that's fine. We could agree to disagree, but I'm just like, okay, interesting. So, another couple who decided to use AI for their Christmas pictures, Patrick and Thais. And Patrick, of course, gave his daughter mini barbells for Christmas. So she was like deadlifting on Christmas Day. And Thais did nail the turkey. The turkey looks really good. Okay. So the Christmas party they threw knocked Patrick out. Okay. He was so tired, he like passed out in the corner. And in a separate story, Thais asked Elise if she would like a baby brother or baby sister. So here is her answer.
Lily, do you want a baby brother or sister?
Sister.
Okay. Why?
Why? Why, Mama?
I'm asking you why. Lily.
So there you go. She wants a baby sister. Are Patrick and Thais thinking about having more kids? Who knows? We do know that their last resort season 3 storyline is going to be how Patrick is insanely jealous and Thais can't even take a shit without Patrick thinking that she's cheating on him. So we'll see if they're thinking about having children, more children, I should say. So Santa was caught in the act at Kenny and Armando's house. And I'm going to say this until I'm blue in the face. Hannah has grown up so quickly in front of our eyes. Like, when the fuck did she become a teenager? She is absolutely beautiful. And Emily's children had a ball for Christmas the way it should be. And Scarlett had a ball with Grandpa putting glitter and sparkles and press on nails. And Grandpa just sat there and took it. And I don't know what it is about this family, but I love them. I know a lot of people think that she's annoying, but I don't think that she's as annoying as other 90-day cast members. But, you know. Brittany is in another relationship, okay, with a woman. As you guys may or may not remember, she had a wife at one point, and that relationship is over. I'm not sure if this is the same woman. I don't think it is. But her face is slightly blurred, so I can't really tell. But Brittany is in a relationship, and Merry Christmas. Have I mentioned how fucking great Tyree looks, you guys? Spending Christmas with his family and his niece. But he has lost so much weight and he looks fantastic. Keep it up. We have Vanya, who has been appearing more and more on Pillow Talk. And I have a feeling, not confirmed, just my feeling, that she may be on Single Life. Was in New York for the 90-day Christmas party, and she did the whole Christmas in New York thing. So good for her. And did I mention how much these AI pictures of Angela crack me the fuck up? And you know what cracks me the fuck up even more? The comments. That's all I'm gonna say. Is the comments. Queen of reality, my ass. Okay, so now in all seriousness, and this is actually set off by a Reddit post that was sent to me, and the person that did the post on Reddit actually had a really good point. Benny spends so much time up Angela's ass. It looks like that he spends more time with Angela than he does with his beautiful son. Okay, I constantly see Avi with Ari and Ari's side of the family, like her sister Christian pictured here. Avi is a precious, adorable 3 going on 4, I think. And honestly, it looks like Benny spends more time with Angela than he does with his own son. So I just want to share this. And Christian posted this to the gram, and this just shows how adorable, precious, and smart he is.
Dad, please rate how you like my movie. I'm a #1 pop star, by the way. Even famouser than the Justin Reed. More people watch us like soccer, and we are the #1 pop stars. So thank you very much. Thank you. Love you. Love you.
And what's your goal?
And my goal is to reach all the way to $50,000. And if I reach more than that, my goal will be overpowered.
And what will you do with your $50,000? Wait, is it $50,000 or $500,000?
50,000.
What will you do with it?
I will do anything with it.
Like what?
Like I would play with them, buy toys, and mommy can do really cool stuff with it.
That's right. It's for you and your mommy?
Yeah, and this is gonna be the best day ever if this happens.
Okay, so what do you want people to do?
I want people to keep watching it, and if they keep watching it, I will let them make their own video.
Wow, that's pretty big. Should we read some of the comments people left you
Yes.
on your Instagram? It says, read the comments. So it says, I think your son is starting to look more like you. Heart emoji. He's so cute. Heart, 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 fire emoji. He's so adorable. Blessing.
Dad, are we replacing?
So I really don't understand how Benny could spend more time with Angela than with this precious little boy. And I be trash talking. You are absolutely correct. Avi was born around 2019, so that would make him about 6. Okay, I know I'm totally off. All my days and years fucking blend in. I guess that's what happens when you smoke too much pot. Anyway, so moving on, we have Brenda with her children, and we have Amani with her new face, which she recently got redone again for 20K. Remember how months back she redid her face because she didn't like the way she looked on TV? Well, she decided that she didn't like her new face after all the swelling went down, so she went to Turkey and for 20K went back to her old face. Okay, so we know that there is definitely issues here, insecurities, possibly mental health issues when it comes to all these plastic surgeries for Amani. Okay, so I want to ask for myself, even if Matt was joking, why the fuck would he encourage more plastic surgery? And why the fuck is he sitting on Santa's lap while we're at it? Okay, let me share this with you guys.
For Christmas, I want a big old booty.
I already had a BBL.
Okay, so for Christmas, he wants a big old booty. Does he personally want a big old booty, or does he want Amani to get more surgery to get a big old booty? And you hear Amani say, I already had a BBL. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, Mary, he was just joking. Take the stick out of your ass. But look at who we're talking about. His wife has admittedly redid her face because she didn't like the way she looked on TV, did a whole bunch of plastic surgery, has admitted to all her surgeries. I mean, she's transparent about her surgeries. But why with her husband, who I'm sure knows about her issues and they've had conversations? I'm sure they had a conversation before they flew to Turkey for her to undo her face. Even joke about shit like this. Just saying. Anyway, moving on, a couple of miscellaneous updates before I let you guys go. We have Sinjin with his girl Shayna. We have Stevie and Maddie, who just moved into their new place. Natalie with her new nose. Nikki Exotica expects us to diagnose her. Let me share what I mean, okay? Like, what in the world? Nikki, go to the emergency room.
You guys, I don't know what's going on with me, but I think I have pneumonia, but I don't know for a fact. But have you ever heard this kind of cough?
Seriously, Nikki, you need to go to the fucking emergency room. If you're coughing like that, and this comes from someone who is a cigarette and weed smoker, shit. If you're coughing like that, girl, you need to go to the emergency room. Get the fuck off of Instagram and stop asking us what we think. Like, seriously, woman. Anyway, Shannon from 90 Day UK wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. And Fisa and a Tata without James, with her doggy, but without James. And we have Manuel and Ashley. And finally, Rose. So if you guys haven't checked out my recaps for 90 Day B90 episode 3 with the Forest and Sheena airport scene. Please do. And please check out my 90 Day The Other Way recap, where Madeline basically threw a temper tantrum to take the pregnancy test that turned out negative. So, and speaking of Facebook, yes, you guys, I'm going to start to pay attention more to my Facebook page. My resolution for 2026 is to cross post on all the platforms that I have. I have a TikTok, I have a Twitter, I have a Facebook. You guys know that I'm on IG, and of course, I'm here. So I'm going to make an effort to really cross post on all my platforms, starting with Facebook. So I have a favor to ask all you guys and all you guys in the live chat. As soon as you're done watching me, go over to Facebook and follow me, please. I'll greatly, greatly appreciate it. So that is basically it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Once again, I hope everyone had a happy holiday and got everything they wanted from Santa. And in case I don't see you before, have a very happy new year. And that is basically it. Thank you, everybody, for watching me. Thank you, everybody in the live chat. Thank you, everyone that is watching the replay. Please subscribe if you don't already. Double check that you are subscribed. Share my video with a friend or 10. Comment, like, and please consider joining my membership. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye, everyone.